guys, welcome back. Tonight I'm going to be telling you guys another cringy Tinder story time. So let's rewind the clock back to 2016. I think 2016 was like my Tinder glory days. I spent a lot of time on Tinder. I was pretty desperate at the time, and I was trying to, get over my ex. He had recently broken up with me, so I was on Tinder, and there was this guy that I found named Jonathan. Am I allowed to say that name? His name was Jonathan, and he lived in a city that was like an hour and a half drive from me. And I swiped. I thought he was pretty cute. I was like, oh, he's kind of in good shape. Like, he had these big green eyes, and I was like, he's pretty cute. So I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. And so of course we match because I'm literally perfect. No, I'm just kidding. And we start talking, and gay guys move very fast. And so obviously right off the bat he was very flirty, and I was kind of flirty back. But I swear, like, everyone on the internet nowadays is like slightly a catfish, everybody knows how to take a good picture. I know how to take a good picture. And then, like, I show up and I'm like, not as great as the pictures might seem, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're talking, and I'm like, oh, he's pretty cute. He's easy to talk to. He's flirty. He's into me, whatever. And so I think we talked for a week or so. And so he asked me to go on a date. And I was like, oh, perfect. And I was like, what do you have in mind? Like, what's the plan? Whatever. And he knew that I was a photographer. And he goes, well, I think it would be so fun if, like, I got ready and you came and you could bring your camera and, like, we could have a photo shoot and you could, like, take pictures of me. I was like, sure, why not? Sounds like fun. And I was instantly like, oh my god, I can't believe we're doing this. I think when you become a photographer and people learn that you're a photographer or they see your work, they instantly, it almost just feels like people want to use you for your pictures because, Instagram's huge. Everybody wants cute pictures. People just want pictures, And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, if he ends up being my boyfriend, like, it doesn't matter, And I was like, okay, cool. And you know how he lives an hour and a half away? Well, I drove to him, okay, in my crappy little car named Sylvia, who, R.I.P., I miss that hoe. Honestly, that was my favorite car, and she's gone now. I crashed her like 3 times, and she's in car heaven now. And I remember, like, before the date, I was gonna, like, cut my hair, and I guess that this guy was like a hairstylist or something, and he was like, I can cut your hair, like, before our date, and you can pay me in kisses or something. And I was like, girl, we haven't even met yet, take a breath. Anyway, so I basically take a road trip to this guy's house, a really small town, and it was kind of creepy. It kind of gave me weird vibes. There was like some abandoned buildings and stuff. much off. It's like, okay, now I'll take pictures of you so you can have some photos. And yeah, so we get back in the truck and he's like, oh, I know a really cool, like, abandoned building. And I'm like, well, I've seen about 12, so it shouldn't be hard to find a good one. And we go to this little, like, abandoned shack thing. It was really creepy. And we go inside and we're like just taking pictures. I'm trying to like pose him and like have a good time. And I don't know, I feel like you can just tell pretty quickly if you're like gonna connect with this person or not. I kind of like wasn't sure how I felt. I was like, he's nice, but I don't know if I feel very like attracted to him. So after that, he was like, okay, we gotta go pick up my sister from school or something. I forgot. Like, we literally drove to a school and picked up like his little brother or sister or something like that. I don't even know. Took them home, and then he like got a jacket. I think he went inside and got a jacket, and I like waited in the car, in the truck. And then he came back out and he was like, we're gonna go get sushi. This is a really good sushi place. And I was like, okay, great, I love sushi. And so we go to this sushi place and we're literally the only people there. And it was like one of those places that was just quiet, like no background music, no people talking. It was just like silence except for us. And it was kind of uncomfortable, and I was just like trying to make like little conversation. I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it that much. And so yeah, we eat our sushi, and I remember I took a picture and put it on my Snapchat of him, and I was just like, date night or something stupid, or I was like, Tinder date. And I posted it, and I mostly did it because my ex still had me on Snapchat, and I was like, I want him to see it. Anyway, after that, I think that was mostly it. We went back to his house, and I dropped him off. I guess there was, at some point, we switched from his car to my car, I don't remember. So I dropped him off, and before he got out of the car, I don't know why I did this, but like we hugged, and then I kissed him, and I don't know if I was just like horny or it had been a while since I had any action, but yeah, I kissed him, and he kind of like pulled away, and he was like, my little brother's probably watching us through the window, and I was like, you really had to ruin the moment, baby girl, come on. And I was like, okay, talk to you later, whatever, like we said bye. And then I went home, and I remember getting on my phone, and my ex had Snapchatted me, and he was like, you went on a date with Jonathan, sushi, and I drove out there an hour and a half away, and I took pictures for him, and I paid for dinner. What the F, bro? I don't know, I just feel like in a gay relationship, like how me and my boyfriend do it now, we just like split everything. So if that dude drove to me, took my pictures or something, I would buy him dinner or something, I don't know, or pay for some pictures. Anyway, I edited some pictures and I sent them to him, and the worst thing that you could say to a photographer is what he said to me. He goes, "Wow, you got really creative. Can you send me the original ones?" Bitch. That is something you should never say to a photographer. Never ask for the original photos. If you are asking a photographer to take your pictures, let them do their thing, especially if it's for free. And so that pissed me off, and I was like, okay, this boy is cancelled. And then like the next day he posted a picture that he edited himself, aka put an Instagram filter on it, and whatever. And then, yeah, I pretty much texted him like, I'm sorry, I don't think I'm really interested. I think you should just be honest, because I've been ghosted by multiple guys. It's not fun to be left questioning or guessing like what they're thinking. So I was always honest with the guys that I dated, like, sorry, I just gotta be brutally honest and whatever. And that was that. And I think that's pretty much it for this Tinder story time. I have a few others if you guys want more. And yeah, hope you guys like these Tinder videos. I make them every once in a while. Eventually, I will run out though, because I've only been on so many, you know what I mean? Anyway, have a good night, guys. Oh, and I'm gonna shout out my patrons really quick on Patreon. Alright, thank you so much to Katrina, Blaine B, Eric, Reese, Jesse Ide, Eddie, Dwayne, Edmonds, Alistair, Stephen Wallace, and Jeff Viking. And special shout out to Micaiah Carter and Eddie Dwayne Edmonds. They both bought custom videos, and so I will be making those videos for you guys soon, I promise. And yeah, thank you so much, patrons. I love you all.